bay cho Wisconsin bảo huấn hình xa mong sớm gió sẽ chạy chỉ bỏ chi liền để bay xong nó tới đâu chỉ bỏ cần cầu sẽ nhặt tới nơi để chỉ bỏ đây chỉ bỏ chế liền bỏ đây cái nhau sống tôi chính chính
nên tôi lại nào
chỉ chơi sân mộng mà mua sữa cho lại cho
We'd assist in finding, we'd assist in getting them on, and then at that point we would ask you to locate yourself where we want on the vessel, and you get specific instructions on what would be next and on what the problem is that would cause us to put those on. There are certain behaviors we'd have you do in all those eventualities. Please ask for help. If you'd like to put one on and try it out, you're very welcome to. They're really a lot of fun and they're very, very comfortable, as you can see. We had a senator from the state of Wisconsin, Gaylord Nelson, and he actually flew John Kennedy up here, and they got in a helicopter at what we now call JFK International Airport in Ashland. They flew over the islands, and he put in a pretty good push to get these purchased by the federal government and turned into a national lakeshore. A national lakeshore and a national park are really identical. Of course, the lakeshore, because we're on the lakeshore. Off to our left now, about 3/4 of the way up one of those tall pines that's just back from the promontory is an eagle. You can see his head or her head. And it was just itching under its wing a minute ago, so keep your eye on it. There it is in full view, just straight off our port beam. As we move along the shoreline here, you can see a seam that had a more erodible sand, and so that gets cut away. And now we're coming onto that collapse that's got some of the lichen and moss on it. So this is probably about 15 years old, but you'll see how the entire shelf has dropped into the lake, is being pounded into smaller stones, and of course eventually pounded into sand. Actually row out to their net sites. And then of course they got outboard motors, they could go a little farther afield. And early on they would pack the fish in salt and haul them into town. In the winter they'd haul with sleds, sometimes dog sleds. Actually, Governor had a horse out here, so that building between the net shed and the on our starboard side, we see a little pile of rocks out there and a green navigation aid on it. That marks the left-hand side of the channel coming in from the lake. You can see in the water the brown discoloration. That's a reef. The deepest that hits is about 8 feet, and so it's really not passable in between that rock pile and Vanuatu. The island off to our right is North Twin. in. And then the next one is
Nón thủ
Rocky.
không
The
kệ
one that dominates the horizon is Otter. We're going to drive by it.
어떤 초
Tôi còn ở đây 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 nè.
아,
Ở trên có đây chỉ là nó nổi bên này có trời với sông
đi cho mù nó sao tàu
You can see here the caves are clearly in evidence. We've got some folks here and they're
ô hay cười của nó
scrambling in and out of them. And the way that these wear away given the wind and weather is much different than the shoreline formation.
đó là
So there's the light tower. There's some weather instruments on top. The triangular metal tower was continuous broadcast.
cá tuấn đỡ cá tuấn đỡ chút to
We'll get a little closer and get to look at the two residences. One was the keeper and the other the assistant keepers and their families.
thế nè
We see furthest out was the equipment and tool shed.
Chà nó chè chè
The barge for a trap net. We just drove over the top of it. Of course, it's way down on the bottom, and there's no danger of getting hooked in it.